Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. I thought this might be a good time to take an early look at New Year's Eve when the ball in Times Square drops around midnight. These are actually 1 a.m. temperatures that the Weather Service is forecasting. So you can probably use this or for midnight as well. And it's actually not going to be too bad if you're going outside. We're looking at temperatures that are probably going to be close to the mid 30s to around 40, which for this time of year is pretty reasonable. So, in case you have any plans, at least you can get an idea of what the numbers are going to be like. And I also think, in terms of weather, it isn't going to be too bad either, probably on the dry side, because the rain that we are going to get is going to come for later Sunday night into Monday. So, again, for New Year's Eve, it doesn't look all that unreasonable. Meanwhile, the next storm system is getting underway, and this morning we're seeing winter storm watches and winter storm warnings up for the northern plains. The warnings are up for much of Nebraska and in two counties in southeast Wyoming, and also seeing some winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories down in parts of New Mexico and into Arizona. In the Northeast, seeing some winter weather advisories up in northern New England, some fog advisories down in parts of Virginia and North Carolina, and also in the middle Mississippi Valley and along parts of the Texas coast. So we're starting to see activity gradually pick up here as far as the weather is concerned. We are not all that cold this morning for sure, as we bottomed out with temperatures mostly in the upper 30s to mid 40s. We've got a light southerly wind that has taken hold, and we're just waiting for a cold front that's going to be moving on through. On the satellite loop, they're seeing quite a bit of clouds here in the eastern part of the United States. And if you look down on the lower left, you'll see the swirl there. That is the upper air feature that is getting kicked out of California and the Southwest and will head on toward the Northeast as we move through the weekend. The radar, a little bit on the busy side in the Northeast, to seeing some precipitation across northern New England, some showers in upstate New York, and back down in through central Pennsylvania and in parts of Maryland. They're mainly scattered in nature, and they will continue to move to the east. Probably not going, the southern part of this is not going to hold together all that much. So we're hoping that if everything moves along, we actually could get some weather to improve here during this afternoon. There's the weekend storm system starting to take shape down in the southwestern part of the United States, while here in the east, we've got weak high pressure along the coast and a weak frontal boundary to our west, with this cold front moving across Michigan, eastern Michigan, and approaching northwest Ohio. That front basically just falls apart as we go through the day. So taking a look at what to expect, clouds that are around right now, they are going to gradually, I think, disappear late this afternoon as the wind kicks into the northwest and then high pressure builds in. We're looking at a weekend where Saturday will be the better of the two weekend days. From northeast Virginia to southern New England, we should have a fair amount of sunshine and temperatures that will be climbing up into the 50s in many locations. But here's our storm that is moving through the Central Plains and heading for southern Minnesota. It's going to be blocked from moving northeastward. So as a result, we're going to see a wave of showers arrive here later Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. And then that low is going to attempt to redevelop further to the east. You see it here, how it kind of jumps from Minnesota into eastern Michigan. So it looks like we'll probably have some rain Sunday night into Monday morning, and then weather conditions could start to improve later Monday afternoon. The air behind this system is not really all that cold. The cold air remains locked up in northern Canada, at least for the time being. But once this system plays out, Tuesday and Wednesday should be decent days, gusty winds, some sunshine, temperatures into the 40s for both days, for New Year's Eve and for New Year's Day. And again, as we showed you earlier, the night for New Year's Eve, for the arrival of the new year, the weather looks perfectly reasonable. There might be some lake effect snows around the Great Lakes and in western PA, upstate New York, and also some snows up in northern New England. For those of you interested in skiing, you're going to have to go pretty far north for the New Year's holidays to find any new snow. And then the middle part of next week looks pretty dry. There are more changes, I think, in store for the long range. So just prepare for that. And with respect to what to look for as far as rain is concerned this weekend, the total new precipitation that's being forecast is on the order of about 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a quarter. And this is for late Sunday, Sunday night into Monday. For those of you that, again, might be interested in snow for ski purposes, not seeing really all that much being generated by the weather models here and by the digital forecast display. 1 to 2 inch snow is being forecast for parts of northeastern New York and on up through Vermont, New Hampshire, and into Maine. And this would be for the latter part of the forecast period. This is not going to be happening for tonight and for today and tonight. This is really more for Sunday, later Sunday, Sunday night into Monday. So that pretty much covers it, at least for the rest of the day. You'll see temperatures climb up into the upper 40s and low 50s. You get a little bit of luck. Maybe you can see some sun come out this afternoon. A nice day on Saturday for everyone, and then deteriorating weather conditions with some rain or showers arriving later in the day Sunday into Sunday evening, lasting into Monday morning. Tuesday and Wednesday look like 2 very good days. We will be more detailed, of course, in our live stream tonight. Joe Rayo will be joining us like he did last night on my YouTube live stream at 7 o'clock, the Joe and Joe Weather Show. So do join in on my YouTube channel, Joe Cioffi, and be part of a nice weather conversation that Joe and I have when we do these things. So that's tonight at 7. And of course, there'll be website posts throughout the day. Be sure you have the free weather apps, the Meteorologist Joe Cioffi weather app, and the Angry Ben's weather app, the Angry Weatherman, which you can download on Google Play or on the App Store. Have a great day, everybody, and hope you have a good weekend to look ahead to.